Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be testing out the brand new Science Champion Photon as a 7-star rank 2. Now keep in mind with this first match here, not only do we have class disadvantage, so we've got a bit of an attack reduction here, but we're also not going to be ramped up. She works fairly similar to Captain Marvel movie, that you gain charges and these go from fight to fight, but the first match is always going to be the worst one, and every charge is gained on debuff application. So again, it's much easier to ramp up in comparison to Captain Marvel movie, who is sometimes a little bit clunky to ramp up with all the parries and heavy sustain. But now we've entered her kind of beast mode phase. We get like the big furies, we apply taunt. We also have a small miss window there as well, which can be mega clutch for intercepting. And then, yeah, we're just absolutely pumping it. And also, while the opponent uses special attacks and just after, you can hit in and it pauses the duration of your Fury and charges there. So you can see, like, even in a fight where we were probably beast mode for about, 40 seconds there or so, like, we barely lost any charges. And then we get to carry the charges over to the next fight. So we start with 19. So it really is going to take us, like, maybe a combo in a bit to actually enter that beast mode and get, like, the Mega Fury damage. And then we can just start going off on Captain Marvel Classic here. And, like, look at the damage output, man. Just absolutely fantastic. We didn't have boosters here. We didn't have any specific team synergies for her aside from the Nick Fury one. But we do have the Suicide Masteries enabled. So the really interesting thing about Photon is she's a bleed immune science champion. So again, can pair very nicely with the Suicide Masteries. But there we go, if we're going for another combo. And again, dude, this isn't even boosted, boys. Like, if we had the boosters on right now, and she also has like one really good synergy with Elsa Bloodstone that gives her like a ton more burst energy damage. Like, fully boosted, you get the friggin' science booster, like, you know, 50% more base attack as well. I mean, this champion is just going to be ridiculous for Questing, man. Like, this is, she feels unboosted to play what most kind of, like, god-tier champions with a full team synergy, you know, from, like, the last few years feel like. But without the boosters and without the team synergy, man, she just absolutely pops off. Okay, right, let's check this out. Some big damage if we get some crits here. Yeah, the taunt again is maybe not super optimal on Juggernaut here again, just because we're, you know, kind of getting out those unstoppables where maybe necessarily we would like to avoid them. And again, because we can't like punish the special attacks without getting hit, just means we can't like pause our ramp up. But even if you do lose your ramp up as well, it doesn't seem too bad at all to get it back. And we're like half ramped here, so it's not like Captain Marvel movie where it's like you lose your ramp up and that's like, okay, I've got to like parry for like 30 seconds or a minute and just, you know, get all of this criteria. It's just like, okay, just keep on hitting into the opponent. Like, the rotation and playstyle is so aggressive, it's so easy to play as well. So I think that's going to be, you know, a big favorite for idiots like me that just like a good champion. You just ramp up, you get to the special 2. You deal some mega damage. Okay, right. Does this man want to throw his special 2? Apparently not, but again, we do have a taunt via our special 2 as well. So again, kind of lures him out, and then you can get your in. Pause your charges there. And then we get another one. And then if you just keep on looping around with the special 2s, if you just want the opponent to stay really aggressive, just keeps them in the game. And again, most Realm of Legends opponents, this is the 7-star rank 2, are dead, you know, about 40-50 hits, and that's like a really good level of damage output there, man. It's pretty crazy, unboosted, and not reliant on any other particular champion for a team synergy. But yeah, I love the quick bursty champions, man. So much fun to play. She's got a bit of nice utility as well. She like fully counters as well once you get her ramped up. fully counters all miss on the opponents, which is really nice. And it also increases the duration of debuffs. You see, every time we apply a debuff as well, it has like a passive petrify for a bit of a second. So as long as you're kind of staying aggressive and hitting in, you actually have a fair bit of uptime on that petrify there. Okay, does this make the special one unblockable? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, actually, it does for that final hit. So yeah, the special one also gives like a burst of energy damage after. So you get these 2 debuffs that are kind of like the... what was that? I saw somebody write this somewhere, but it's like the... I think it's on the deep dive comment section. It's like the energy version of like trauma. So yeah, just think of it that way. So you get a bit of additional burst, and again, it's 2 stacks of that. I think it's like 10% each stack, so it's like 20% when she's what is it, in her ramp state with the passive furies. Okay, right, let's go for this vision matchup. We should, after the next combo, I think, begin ramped here. Perfect. Cheeky little backdraft. Right, let's go for the special 2. Get this torn up. And again, we are going to be untouchable after, so you can just kind of like cozy in on the opponent. There's some pretty good time on that uptime on that untouchable, actually. And like so much really good uptime on the pause as well. Because then we can just go straight in for another special 2 here. He's straight in the bin, he's gone. I think she's going to be, with her loop and cycle, like pretty good for Battlegrounds. Again, I think some of her main weaknesses as an attacker is, you know, you need to be able to apply those debuffs and like get a bit of benefit off them as well with the energy vulnerability. So anybody that's struggling off debuffs may not necessarily be the best. I guess you just got to apply them for the ramp up, and then there's still like huge, you know, base damage on that passive fury. So even the matches she's, you know, meant to be bad for actually may not be that bad. But, you know, I've no idea. We're gonna have to see on that one. Only time will tell, but definitely looking like, you know, was it last month absolutely infatuated with Silk, man. I really, really like Silk as a champion. But the good thing about Photon as well is she doesn't necessarily need to be awakened. Her awakened ability is like nothing to do with her damage output. So it's like just immunity to, I think it's like neutralize effects. So I think makes it harder for Rincha and Tiger. I mean, makes those characters probably like completely useless against her. Or, well, maybe not completely useless, but, you know, a lot more difficult to play. And also gives her like a bit more block proficiency that she steals with the opponent as well. And when she's getting hit, has a chance to inflict debuffs again, mainly like defender stuff, especially on the, you know, first and third one there. But like nothing that affects like the damage output and the level of like damage performance that you see today. So that's like really, really interesting, because it probably means, and I'm just trying to think like what the competition is here, but she actually may be one of like the top 3 7-star champions, like Unawakened, that is just an absolute blaster on the damage output. You know, you don't need to have them awakened, high sig level, you can literally just pull them and you use them. They're an amazing character. They've got all of the base utility that you may need on the base. And then, you know, if you want a little bit more utility as well, you do have that awakened ability. Dude, we're getting so unlucky here. So the power drain is really, really annoying twofold in this, because it means like I can't pause my ramp up state, and yeah, I can't get that special 2D, which is a nice amount of damage as well. Mainly like not pausing the ramp does not feel so good. So, dude, we are so unlucky with the power drains here, man. That's crazy. Oh, she also does have an ability. It's a bit irrelevant here. We'll showcase it in another couple of matches. On a heavy attack, she can apply, I believe the debuff is called Sunder. So it's like a debuff that reduces the opponent's crit resistance to 0. So that's very, very powerful against like Iron Man, Infinity War, Doctor Doom, any character that, you know, baseline has very, very high crit resistance. But here, you can kind of see the interaction between like Wolverine, Despair, and her Petrify. So as long as we've got that Despair active, like heal reversal actually is pretty aggressive. But then as soon as we stop hitting, then yeah, he starts regenerating back up. But as long as we keep that going, again, I don't think unfortunately happens on the special 2 there. Dude, just being able to like throw a special 2 and then know that for like the next special attack you're just chilling. You don't even need to attack into the opponent. That feels pretty damn good. So yeah, that is a piece of utility like not to be underrated. It's kind of like Sylph's auto evade, dude, is so goddamn OP. Just had that save me so many times. But yeah, I think again the thing is with like Photon, she is amazing like right out the very first crystal, has pretty much everything you want, but Silk is a champion that, you know, you're going to want to get awakened, and then if you want the really OP hero reversal, requires a pretty significant Sigstone investment. But I must say, dude, they are knocking it out of the park with the Science Champions at the moment. Okay, dude, the crit RNG's been crazy here. Okay, that's a little bit ridiculous. What was that? 38 hits to actually KO. Oh my god, dude. Wow, that was very casual. So yeah, that was a great time, dude. That was a really good time. Again, she just demolishes some of these health pool ranges here. A 7-star rank 2, and again, we got rank 3s coming out end of this year. I think we need to do like a fully boosted gameplay video with Photon, dudes, because she feels like I'm playing a boosted character right now, and she doesn't have any boosters active. So I'm just interested to see what she feel like, especially with the science booster, dude. I think the science booster would be pretty nuts for her. But like as a questing champion, if there's like a science node that's like apply all the debuffs, I mean, a perfect character. I probably could have done like a shorter combo there, maybe to take advantage of the miss. But yeah, that's mega chill right there. Just a couple more mediums. I was going to go for a special 2, but the man was already dead. So Black Bottom 40 hits, Hulking 45 hits is very impressive. So yeah, we've done a little bit of Realm of Legends gameplay, but now let's jump into a little bit of Act 7 content. So one of the things at the moment is we don't actually have Act 8 for some reason on the content creator beta. So yeah, there's a ton of paths and scenarios where I'd love to test her out in Act 8 specifically. But I thought we'd go for this one here, because we've got like an Ebony Maw, we've got Dr. Doom, and also Mr. Sinister. That matchup could be a little bit interesting, but there's also like a really good science node as well, where we gain immunity to nullify and then get like a fury. But I'm curious to see how she can deal with Ebony Maw when she's like not ramped up. She also has this ability on like every single medium attack to just like outright avoid. Oh, and she can also parry non-contact. So for Maw, it's actually really easy to just like get in those heavy attacks and control them nicely that way. I think I should be good now, because I don't need to worry about necessarily like knocking more down here, I think. You haven't even ramped up yet. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually get the special 2 with the Giga Furies. Yeah, I thought I was going to push to like special 3 or something there. But yeah, at this point, again, she's fully ramped, just completely ignores his miss and falter, and it's GG. Oh my god. She dealt with that so well. I think as well, that's the good thing about parrying non-contacts. Mega useful as well for like Iron Man Infinity War, especially with her ability to like sunder and remove all those crit resistance. But it's a shame. I don't think she's an armor break or any synergy that gives her an armor break for like this one. Or else she actually might be a bit of a sick beast there. Okay, come on, Mr. Sinister. The thing is, like, sometimes it's actually not that great to go in with like 2 high charges, because you can't like pause them mega quick. Not until you get to that special loop, special 2 loop, where you also get the just look at that ability with the petrify to just deal with that though. That's fantastic. And we can just go through that wave. The man's dead. He's completely gone there. Yeah, I'm getting like insane god tier vibes from Photon, man. You know, I don't like to get too excited about champions like too quickly nowadays, but my god, it's just this is like one hell of a showcase so far. She's just absolutely demolishing everything effortlessly. Like the rotation's so easy as well. It's like hit the opponent, like 5 combo the opponent and special 2. And there's probably going to be an even more optimized rotation or some way to play her. You know, you can also... Oh no, I shouldn't have been greedy there, actually. I forgot about my terrible experience getting infinitely drained. But yeah, this is a terrible matchup because we're actually not able to get anything, but we still just, yeah, still dished her in the corner. Having a great time. But yeah, it's like, as long as you can apply debuffs in the first place, like, you're chilling, dude. She just is hitting like a truck. Bleed immune champion, counters those biohazard nodes as well. And obviously a great pairing with the Suicide Masteries because of the bleed immunity. Right, come on, mate, let's go. Oh, right, I actually missed that, but then I threw like a random heavy attack there. And then I was like, oh, I can just interrupt with my special 2. It's unblockable. And yeah, we chilling, we having a great time. Oh, dude, that taunt is fantastic as well. It's just, I love the taunt mechanic. It's so good, dude, because like the opponents get mega aggressive. And that's like the most fun, is like when the opponents are like super aggressive and you can just go and have a great time. Dr. Doom, what do we want to do here with the combo rotation? Like, ideally, I want to get into special 2, right? But I want to like throw my special 2. How does like everything else interact with Doom's stuff? I'm just trying to think. Okay, right, I messed up a little bit there. So I think I can just go for this, and then this should... We fire off the special 2. He's got Taunt active, likely goes for his special 2. So we auto dodge the first couple of hits on that. It's pretty good. Yeah, that was not bad, for the first Dr. Doom match there, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a little bit wild, mate. A little bit wild. So good, dude. So good. Yeah, I'm getting insane god tier vibes from Photon, man. And just like thinking about new players, like pulling a fresh like 4 or 5 star champion. To be fair, nowadays they're getting very fast tracked to getting 6 star characters, but getting a 6 star Photon, you know, you're just gonna demolish so much of the game. Okay, right, let's shut this off. Go to special 2. And then we give the Spider Witch matchup as the final boss today. I know that one was a bit tricky. I should have actually just taken those misses to the face there. Would have been fine. I was gonna 5 combo and use the special one there. The match was just over. We were just done against Dark Angel. Yeah. Just crazy, dude. Just crazy. Okay, right. Let's go ahead and skip. No choice there, and we'll just go straight for the Spider Witch. So what is it she's got on this? Oh, actually, this may not be the best fight. Because, she's going to, like, incinerate me whenever I hit her too much. I don't think we've got a way to deal with incinerate, unfortunately. You just, like, not triggering it or something? Or, like, back blast. Okay, we got it there. No! Dude, I was about to throw that special too, but I got wrecked. It's much better than I expected she'd do on this fight so far, to be fair. She's absolutely killing it. Oh, one thing I did as well against Steam is, like, I forgot to use the heavy attack Sunder debuff, but it just looks like this, just for those wondering. It's like that kind of like armor shatter thing. Okay, and then we got our ramps again. Fully unblockable special, could just drill in. And there we go. Just phase right through that one. And then bang there. So yeah, Photon, mate, honestly, dude, pretty OP, dude. Pretty OP. I'm getting like top 5 science vibes with this champion. I know I said that with Silk as well, but they're both such good characters. I think, yeah, science class designers, man, they've been nailing it. They nailed it with Silk. They nailed it with Photon. Another really good addition to the game. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy today's Photon gameplay video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.